Here's a terrifying fact, my friends. Psychologists estimate that 1 in 25 people you encounter has absolutely no conscience. They feel no guilt, no remorse, and no empathy for the pain they cause others. In fact, they usually enjoy harming others. That means you might be dealing with an evil person in your workplace, your friend group, your family, someone you're dating, or worse, married to. These types of evil people see others as nothing more than tools to be used. So how do you spot these emotional predators before they sink their claws into your life? Stay with me, my friends, because I'm breaking down the top 5 signs. You're not just dealing with someone toxic, you're dealing with someone evil. And make sure you stick around to the end, because I'm going to show you exactly how to set bulletproof boundaries with these people, so they can't manipulate or control you anymore. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you ever met anyone evil, and drop a comment about your worst experience with someone like this. We might just roast them in the next episode. Are you ready? Here we go. Number 1, they're charming. Suspiciously charming. You know that person who walks into a room and suddenly everyone's laughing at their jokes? They're telling amazing stories, they seem genuinely interested in everyone, and you're thinking, wow, I just met my new best friend. But hold up, here's the thing about people who are too charming. They're usually performing, not actually connecting. As you get to know this person, you might start noticing they always have to be the centre of attention. They'll talk over you, interrupt your stories, or even throw you under the bus in front of others just to get a laugh. And if they don't get their way, oh boy, the mask comes off faster than a cheap Halloween costume. Think about it. Genuine people have off days. They're awkward sometimes, they tell bad jokes, they're human, but someone who's always on, that's not authenticity, that's a real performance. And the question you should be asking is, what are they trying to hide behind all that charm? If someone seems too good to be true, trust your gut. Real connections take time to build, not 3 minutes of smooth talking. Number 2, they have the emotional range of a brick wall. Empathy is basically being able to understand and share someone else's feelings. It's what makes us human, what helps us connect, what stops us from being complete monsters to each other. But some people, they're missing that chip entirely. These are the people who will watch you cry and ask if you're done yet because they want to talk about themselves. They'll hurt your feelings and then act confused about why you're upset, like emotions are some weird foreign concept they've never encountered. And it gets worse when they're in positions of power. Picture that boss who makes you work overtime without pay, ignores your vacation requests, and criticises you in front of everyone. They're not just being tough, they just literally don't care how their actions affect you. Here's the scary part. They don't even feel bad about it. Normal people feel guilt when they hurt others. These people, they feel nothing. Literally nothing. If someone consistently shows they don't care about your feelings or anyone else's, that's not them being logical or tough. That's them showing you exactly who they are. Believe them, my friends. Stop trying to justify their actions and make excuses for them. Number 3, they're master manipulators. Oh, these people are true artists, and their specialty is your emotions. They always know exactly what to say to get what they want. They'll make you feel guilty when you don't go along with their plans. They'll twist situations to make themselves look like the victim. They're basically emotional magicians, except instead of pulling rabbits out of hats, they're pulling guilt trips out of thin air. Now hold up really quick. Not all manipulation is evil. Parents manipulate kids into eating vegetables by promising them dessert. Now that's manipulation with good intentions. But when someone uses these tactics to hurt or control others, that's when it becomes really dangerous. The tricky thing is, manipulation can be really hard to spot when it's happening to you. You might find yourself constantly apologising for things that aren't your fault, or feeling like you're walking on eggshells around them. They're experts at gaslighting, making you question your own reality. I never said that, they'll claim, even though you distinctly remember the conversation. You're being too sensitive, they'll say when you call out their behaviour. If you constantly feel confused or crazy after interactions with someone, that's not you being dramatic. That's them messing with your head. Trust your instincts and maybe get a second opinion from someone you trust or your therapist. Number 4, they want to control everything and everyone. We all have preferences. Some people like to pick the restaurant, some want to control the TV remote, and some have strong opinions about how holidays should be celebrated. That's normal human behaviour, but then there are people who want to control every aspect of your life, and they'll stop at nothing to make sure things go their way. These are the people who constantly check up on you, wanting to know where you are and what you're doing every second of the day. They try to isolate you from friends and family, so they become your only source of support. They micromanage everything: how you dress, how you talk, what you eat, who you spend time with. And if you try to push back, they might resort to threats, intimidation, or even violence. It's like they see other people as chess pieces instead of actual human beings with their own thoughts and feelings. The scary thing is, they're often really good at making their control seem like care. I just worry about you, they'll say. I'm only trying to protect you. But protection doesn't involve cutting you off from everyone who cares about you. Healthy relationships involve compromise and respect for boundaries. If someone is trying to control every aspect of your life, that's not love or care, that's possession, and you're not an object to be owned. Number 5, they lie like it's an Olympic sport. These people lie about everything. Big things, small things, things that don't even matter. They lie when the truth would actually be easier. Why? Because they're either hiding something terrible, or they want to manipulate you. Or honestly, sometimes they just lie for the fun of it. It's like a hobby for them. And here's the thing. They're usually really good at it. They're master storytellers who can spin a tale so convincing you'll start questioning your own memory. They know exactly how to make themselves look good, even when they're doing something awful. The worst part, they're experts at making you feel like you're the problem for not trusting them. Why would I lie to you? They'll ask with such convincing innocence that you'll start to doubt yourself. But here's the truth. Actions always speak louder than words. If someone's words and actions don't match up, pay attention to what they do, not what they say. If you've been emotionally evil lately, like gaslighting, ghosting, or accidentally texting your ex, do the right thing. You need to say sorry and send fresh roses. Because nothing says, I know I hurt you, and I want to do better, like a bouquet that shows up before another argument does. Click our affiliate link below to buy fresh flowers and support this emotionally chaotic channel while you're at it. It's a win-win. They get flowers, you get forgiveness, and we can pay for our Wi-Fi. Romantic, right? Now here's that boundary setting method I promised you. The key to dealing with evil people is maintaining a firm and unwavering stance. You need to be crystal clear about what you will and will not tolerate, and you cannot budge on this. Here's how you do it. Communicate your boundaries clearly and consistently, using a calm but assertive tone. For example, if you have a co-worker who always tries to take credit for your work, you say something like, I appreciate your interest in my project, but I need you to stop taking credit for my contributions. It's important that I receive recognition for my own work. Set your boundaries like you set your passcode, clearly, confidently, and without apologising. Say it calmly, directly, and with full, I know my worth energy. Then, and this is crucial, you stick to your boundaries even when they push back or try to manipulate you. Evil people will test your limits constantly, but if you remain firm and consistent, they'll eventually learn that you won't tolerate their nonsense. Remember, setting boundaries isn't mean, it's necessary. You're not responsible for managing their emotions or making them comfortable with your standards. So there you have it, 5 signs you're dealing with someone who's basically an emotional vampire, plus how to protect yourself from them. If any of these signs hit close to home, don't panic. You're not broken and you're not overreacting. You deserve to be surrounded by people who lift you up, not tear you down. Until next time, keep your standards high and your tolerance for nonsense low. Block, bless, and bounce, my friends.
Thanks for watching Date or Detonate. You're the real MVP, no need to debate. We really appreciate you being our friend and staying till the end. Now hit subscribe before your standards bend. And drop a comment below, let the healing begin. Show us some love or just mild applause. We're here every week, roasting red flag flaws. Okay.